he would just pick up the other.
I just witnessed your clerk interfacing with another customer, and she was asking her how she's meeting her expenses and if she receives any government assistance.
Okay.
And that problem needs to be addressed
Okay.
because that question's not permissible,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Because it says right here that gross income categories do not include those government assistance programs. So what is she using that information for if she's asking for it?
That, I don't know what the application was entailing, and I don't know what they were going over, so I couldn't really specifically tell you what they were talking about.
She was simply submitting a regular application.
Okay.
She doesn't have any income.
Okay.
And she's asking her how she's able to meet her monthly expenses.
Okay.
Well, that's not pursuant to the directive.
Okay.
And government assistance programs are expressly excluded from this for a reason.
Correct.
For a lot of reasons.
Correct.
So if we're asking for that information, then who's being denied because they don't have it?
Was she denied?
Well, I have several people in Denver that have been denied at the Municipal Public Defender's Office over this question.
Okay, so
and I've been fighting it for like 4 years. So I don't know who's been denied because who knows? Because what if they don't, do you guys actually submit this every time a person fills out an application? Does this go to the court every time?
No, that doesn't. But
Right, so there's no way to know if
the
somebody's been
municipal
denied.
is separate from us, so I don't know how they process.
People are being asked for that information, then that's an unreasonable search into their private spaces.
Okay. Like I said, I don't know
Right.
how the municipal does it, and I don't know what she was going over with the applications.
Yeah,
With
she
the-
receives
with that
$5 million
person?
a month in government assistance. It's still not available
Right.
pursuant to this procedure.
Right. Was she
Yeah.
denied? Do you know?
I don't know if she was
Okay.
denied or not. I'm disturbed that the question's still being asked.
Okay. I will have to take that up with the office
Yeah.
manager, and they will have to go over
I'd
that.
like somebody to follow up with me on this
Okay.
because this is a problem, and it's hard to find a champion because people are poor and they can't bring this case themselves.
Right.
So it's hard to find a champion, and there's no way to track who's been denied by this.
Right.
So it really needs to be addressed. So I'd like somebody to contact me.
Okay. Do you have a phone number?
I have a
can
card.
write your information down. Oh, you do. Good. But yeah, let your current attorney know.
Regarding this, yeah.
Yeah, your other cases you have, they have one, so then they'll just take on the other ones for you.
Okay,
You
and
don't have to fill out an app.
do you have a card?
I don't.
Sorry. Who do I follow up with? Does she have a card? Do you have one of the
She
cards?
has a card, but I can write her name down for
Okay. By the way, I see that all of your phones are ringing, and that's because your clerks panicked and ran away from the desk when I questioned them. I'm not sure that that's really an appropriate, mature response, but.
So I'll give her your card.
Okay.
And then,
Just-
all right, cool. Thank you.
Thank you. To get ADC up to do at the courthouse, but here we got it. This is the Civic Center Plaza. The state public defender's office for Denver struck here, RTD station. So I'm quite disturbed that these public defender offices are asking for this excluded information. I don't really know what to do about it. I tried managing it through the processes peacefully for years. Every time I basically had to. So it's really hard to find a good champion, and there's no way to know how many people are being denied for lack of providing this information. There's no way to track it. We know that Monk 83 and Abadi Arizari and Otto the Watchdog have all been denied for this.
Happy fuck the Public Defenders Day!
No shit, right? The cavalry arriveth, huh? I don't know where we're going next. Here, manage the live stream while I talk to Defend.
All right. What's up, the live stream? How is the live stream today?
Oh, no shit. Follow us. We need to find somewhere to pull over and have a snack or something, huh?
The pineapple has been animated.
But you guys were fast.
We're right up the road.
And here I said, oh, I didn't need anybody to come up with me. I just got to apply real quick. And then she asked that woman about her government assistance programs. Like, oh, I got the camera. Sorry. I said, you can't ask her about that. So I uploaded that as a static recording.
So where are we going?
I'll find something to eat or drink. You want to go to that little cafe right by the courthouse?
Sure. Oh yeah, that place was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that place was good.
Forget I gotta go see. I gotta be there.
You have your appointment at 11:30?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, should we just bring her there now and then head to the cafe? Because it's 10:45.
Yeah, probably so.
Which way to go there?
Go that way.
That way?
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting dizzy though.
Are you? I'm wanting to lay low, but I couldn't not do it. So, guys, we still don't have a verdict. No, go that way. We still don't have a verdict on my case against Westminster. The defense put on a pretty strong show for why I should only get $1.
Yeah, they were reaching for straws.
They really were. You know, it's very irritating that Tom Rice could file a motion. No, that way. He filed a motion with the court in limine to prevent, to exclude any testimony or evidence of my other interactions with Westminster. Because, you know, it would just confuse the jury and it makes it look like it's a bigger thing than it is, except it makes it look like it's exactly what it is. And we don't want to conduct a whole bunch of mini trials, yada yada. So the court granted it over our objections. We wanted to bring it in stuff. So he gets his motion granted, and then what does he do? He barrages me on the stand about other acts. Right? The only thing that he was allowed to do was ask me if I've been arrested before. That's it.
And how many times do I have to answer your question?
Punk! And he just wouldn't relent. And he did it several different times in a row, kind of out, even after the judge talked to him. And we're like, what the fuck?
You need to berate me every time this comes out.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Kyle. You know, if you keep smoking.
I'm allergic to those. I really am. It doesn't just bother me. I'm literally allergic to them.
Now, how do you feel? It's on live TV.
The same I felt before.
Look, everybody, Kyle's killing himself on live TV. Yeah, that second-hand smoke kills you, know?
Especially when you're allergic to it.
So they really didn't look good. So, you know, I mean, did they apologize? Yes. Did they give me time to finish my speech? Yes.
Dude, but all right. So
Did they violate the Constitution? Yes. No, you can't. You got a van right there.
I know.
Yikes. Ooh, I narrowly averted disaster. I would have had to bail out at high speed. You know, so they're saying that, hey, Mr. Brandt's been allowed to speak before, that he's cured, he doesn't need any punition, and so, you know, he should get $1.
Hey, you know what's funny though is the Nazis fucking apologized at Nuremberg.
It's easy to apologize after you fucked it up.
Exactly.
Did we?
He has a general idea where we're going.
No, he's just gonna follow us. We didn't know yet. So go that way. Maybe we'll find a different cafe. I should be closer to the court. So, yeah, explain. Call fling the trial for his. Protest that son of a bitch if he don't call flooded. We have. So if you guys remember, when he had his hands on his camera for Guzman. Want to hear my Guzman dream? And I was force feeding them the flesh from their living son with a pair of tweezers.
Christ, dude.
It was awesome.
It's fucking vicious.
It took months.
The fucking joy on your face when you were saying that was priceless.
Oh
Fuck
boy.
you, Guzman, you fucking piece of
Fuck
shit.
Guzman.
Dude, I've only met the fucker once and I wanted to fucking jam something in his throat.
Well, it's because he came at you and committed an act of violence against you in a public space.
Yeah, you did. Did we ever get those videos?
No.
I would love to publish that shit.
That would be great. We
would
lost
be.
that.
He literally... It was pretty funny what happened. You know, we showed up for the court case, and there he was, just sitting at the end of the courthouse.
You're
And I
very
went,
right.
hey, I know who you are. You're Sergeant Guzman. I came all the way from Massachusetts to let you know how much of a piece of shit you are.
And he liked that, didn't he?
Yeah, he stood up for it.
Didn't you say something about his murderer son?
Yeah, I told him that he needs to retire. He needs to kill himself along with his murderous son. I told him that the force would be better off without them, and they are disgraces to not only the uniform but this country and wherever the fuck it is they're originally from.
And he got up and walked more than 100 feet to confront you, didn't he?
He did. He even put hands on me. He put his hand. He put his hand on my wrist, getting ready to put me on in detainment. And I told him that he has no right to put hands on me. And if he continues putting his hands on me, I will defend myself, because an unlawful arrest is kin to assault.
Yes, it is.
And he looked at me like a little baffled, and he said, "Did you just threaten an officer?" And I said, "No. I told you the course of action that I will take."
You're not an officer. You're a punk.
You're a punk ass bitch.
There's nothing appropriate about your behavior, Guzman, or your murderer son. Nothing. Stalking little old ladies, thinking everybody's all out to get you.
You fucked
Well, you created
with Janet Madsen, you motherfucker.
Oh, he lost that case.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, just losing cases left and right.
He's just a fucking loser, dude.
So wait until my trial, and you heard Eric Reese, the prosecutor, talk about the other case on with the corner bakery, and I shouldn't have even been there, and blah 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 blah, right? Because I was arrested and I'm being prosecuted for trespassing on November 4th, and I've repeatedly told them, we have video. It never happened. They're still proceeding. Okay. Oh, we can go that way.
This way?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, we have to go that way. I got to go around my area restriction. We lost defend.
Yeah, we did.
Hey, defend. We're going to like 20th and
Curtis.
is that where it was?
That's where we were parking. It's like right
Okay.
around the corner from there. Though.
Yeah. So go near the courthouse. We're gonna stop and have a bite to eat.
Sorry, defend. I wasn't thinking you were behind me.
You should text him. Eric, did you fall off your green machine? No, I didn't fall off of my green machine. I was hurled off of it at high-speed green light. And landed in the middle of the hatch of a Ford Escape, I think it was. Fortunately, the solid metals broke my fall.
In the glass.
And the glass. Yes, my kinetic energy was converted into heat, sound, and deformation. Mostly deformation. Yeah. Deformation of the metals and deformation of my bones. Here's the park that has no signs telling you when the curfew is. Oh, that's right. You guys are going to lose those cases too.
Are we?
The cops are.
Oh, the cops.
Yeah. Yeah, Lane says it has to have notice. I think it's funny that the cops... Here's how unobservant the cops are. They're trained observers.
So I have trial tomorrow.
Oh, you do? Yes.
But on Monday, I filed a motion to continue.
Uh-huh.
And I talked to the DA today, and he said that he is going to go through with it. Not the DA, the prosecutor. And he said, he asked me if that's what I still wanted to do, and I was just like, oh yeah, definitely.
So he's still going through with the trial. You know, it set it out, yeah. And you just got new discovery,
fuck
right?
the police!
They're like, fuck, he's replicating. Didn't the replicators take down the Asgard?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
That was like full extension bird too.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I don't know if you guys realize, but when you're driving around with Eric Brand, it kind of becomes second nature whenever there's a cop around, to where somebody around you, whether it's yourself, Eric, or somebody in the group,
Just
you
a
know,
spontaneous.
there's a fuck the police
Yeah.
moment.
It happens. It happens.
It happens, dude. A lot of people don't like driving around with me.
That's funny. That is funny. Go to Big Daddy's for breakfast. Haha. Did I win? I won. Yes, of course I won. Because they admitted it. But I don't know what I won. That's still in question. So the jurors asked a question yesterday. They won after about an hour. They asked if they could have multiple verdict forms, and we said no, because that would be too confusing.
Sure.
Which one did we get? Did we get the right one? Did they sign the wrong one? You know, that would be a problem. They can have one form, and if they fuck it up too badly, they can have it replaced, and then the fuck up gets destroyed. But no, it's over there.
Okay.
So so that was good, because that meant that they weren't all immediately of the opinion that $1 was okay,
Yeah.
right? Because nobody really has to argue about $1. So they're obviously talking about money and figures, and they've been deliberating for like 4 hours now. So who knows? Who knows? They must give me at least $1. That's
I
statutory.
think they're giving you more than that.
There was also, so the city admitted fault for the free speech violation, but they did not admit fault for retaliation for speech.
All I'm saying is I think we're all getting Sprinter vans out of this.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
At least Janet, so then you can get the condo.
I take Monkey to Big Daddy's. I am Big Daddy.
Jesus Christ.
Defend is en route to where he parked yesterday.
Yes, that's where he needs to be.
Okay, you know where that is?
Yes.
Okay. Yep, the wheels of justice move very slowly, if they move at all. This is not easy work. It's not work for the faint at heart. The prosecutor, not the prosecutor, the defense, the mayor's lawyers tried to make it out and paint me as just, you know, trying to get a lawsuit, right? Well, there's no money in this work. There really isn't. Show me one person that's really got a big rake out of this.
No, and
Right?
you know what
Josh got $175,000 for getting tased by Chris Dickey.
And the sad part
That's the
about it
biggest
is,
I've ever seen.
I don't think Chris Dickey would have gotten anything happen to him if he didn't cost the city that $125,000.
Well, remember, you also had the $800,000 lead home case and a long string of complaints.
But none of those long string of complaints were actually looked at until
Yeah.
that money was involved.
Yeah, so lead home.
Am I supposed to take 19?
We don't. No, we're going that way. Lead home was a couple weeks before our incident, and then our incident. We actually had not yet filed suit before they fired him.
Really?
But Elbert County picked him up. And Elbert County didn't fire him until after the DA's report came out that it was justified to kill Matt Bohr.
Oh, they justified.
Yeah. But yeah, the thing is that you can, when you tell them I'm going to sue you, they're just, okay. Because they know you're not. It's honestly, it's too hard to do it. Nearly every case I've had, I've not filed suit on. I just lost 2 of them this week. Right? I mean, it's a lot of work. It's really hard to find a lawyer to help you with it. There's not enough of them out. There's not enough money. So we should park over here then, and we can walk over to the cafe with her. Hours, it's a lot of. When my verdict comes out, just dismiss it. I would lose the case. With major resources to come up with a warrant to arrest us on something stupid. Can't wait to see what's on your additional discovery. Where's my card at? Where's my card?
You get 2 hours.
It says insert card here.
Yeah, but we got 2 hours.
You what?
You don't need to insert it. It expires.
He has?
Oh, insert right here.
Good Lane is?
No. Because I went over there to eat.
No, do you need to pay?
No.
I thought you were at your lawyer.
New cases, and they asked a woman about her government assistance programs and how she was meeting her expenses.
Thank you guys. I don't know about
So,
Hey, far out, brother.
I know.
Picking your face down here, too.
I think that's blood.
Right?
The stress on me! Think about me!
Okay. Because you
Obviously.
sit outside of that.
No, we don't want to go.
Nothing else is closed.
Yeah, fuck him.
Let's go get some food in our bellies.
Let's go get some food in our bellies.
Get that off.
I know. All right, we're gonna go get food in our bellies. Let me read some comments.
That you went to, that was,
That's what we're going.
yeah, because that closed at 3 and this closed at 3. So they'll call you right away so we can just...
My favorite stream interrupter. That's funny.
All right. I already ate.
Safety man says, Monk Guy, you've come a long way from the time that I saw you assaulted by those assholes. Now you've become a great auditor.
See what's fucked up is that people don't even. I'm not even an auditor, and there's like even a year's worth of shit before that.
What are
Everything
you?
that culminated to that. What am I?
Yeah.
I'm a fucking man who's sick of bullshit.
A man who's sick of bullshit.
He didn't have to. He didn't.
I hope I get to ask him that.
Yeah. There.
Well, he kind of told me
'Cause-
yesterday.
Fubard on the